Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you are doing well. I'm going to discuss with you about SAP. It's an ERP system in which different business processes are available, which makes the life of organization easy. All the departments can get facilitated by using these different modules of SAP. So I will be starting with the first module of SAP, that is sales and distribution. So firstly we will look into the details that what this module can facilitate. Of course there is much more in this module than what I'm going to show you, but it will be an introductory session with you, which will be facilitating you by introducing you with some basic applications, or you can say basic transactions regarding the sales and distribution in SAP. So if you see over here, I wrote the first two basic steps for the sales and distribution module. Whenever a company wants to sell the goods to a customer, we need to introduce that customer to SAP. If this customer is, or this company to whom you are selling the goods is an old company means that you are already in business with this company, then of course the SAP has a profile for this customer. But if it is a new customer, then you are going to create the customer first, and then after creating the customer you will assign a contact person for this customer. Now what does contact person means? Contact person is a representative in the customer company with whom you will be dealing whenever you want to talk to this company, or whenever you want to do the transaction with this client or with this customer. So these two steps we will only create if we are going to deal with a new customer. If you have already an existing customer to whom you are going to sell the goods, then don't need to create it again because SAP already have it. Okay, so remember these two steps are only required for the new customers. Moving on towards what is the sales process, what we can do in SAP regarding the sales process. So the first thing which we can get facilitated, that is creating the customer inquiry. When customer do the inquiry from the company that do you have these whatever products they want to buy from you, do you have these products available? So we create that customer inquiry in SAP. And then based on that inquiry we create a quotation. Quotation includes the prices and all those details regarding the products which customer is asking, and we send this quotation to the customer. Now how can system facilitate us? If we are not using SAP or any other program or business process software, we will be doing these things manually. So if we will be doing these things manually, firstly we need to create all the documents, all the papers for this inquiry, then all the papers for the quotation. So much human efforts will be involved. But SAP can facilitate it in such a way that once you create the customer inquiry, then when you go towards creating the customer quotation, you don't need to create the quotation from the zero level. You already have an inquiry, so we will create the quotation with reference to that inquiry. So when we will be creating the quotation with reference to the inquiry, all the fields will be copied, only some extra details we will be supposed to enter, like if we are offering some discount to the customer and vice versa. Moving on towards after the quotation is sent to the customer and customer accepts the quotations, so they place an order that we want to purchase these goods from your company. So after getting the sales order, we will be creating the sales order in the system. Now again, no need to create the sales order from the zero level. We will be creating this sales order with reference to the quotation which we have already created. Okay, at this moment when we will create the sales order, we will go and check the stock status, that do we have goods available in the stock. So this is a report, or you can say this is something you can check. You don't create anything in the stock status, you just check the stock status. But these three first requirements you will be creating an inquiry, then quotation, then followed by sales order, and here you will be checking the stock status. Once you check the stock status, of course the products which I will be telling you to create, the company will have products available in the store, so you can sell them, but I will tell you how to check the status. And then we will start the delivery process, means we will release the goods for, on the customer, so the delivery process will start. Once we will start the delivery process, again we will go to the same place to check the stock status. Now how it looks like, so there you will see that the goods will appear in the booked area. And then after checking the stock status, we will move towards the pick material on delivery note, like picking the material. Once the material is picked, it means that we don't have these goods now available, we already released them. So we will move towards post good issue. Once you do that, you will check the stock status again, and you will find out that the goods have been reduced in your warehouse because you released them already. And then finally we will be creating the invoice for the customer. So these are some basic steps we can do with the help of SAP. Of course there is much more to cover in sales and distribution, but as an introductory course, this information is more than enough. And if you get used to these steps, the other applications or other stuff which you can do in sales and distribution module, that will not be a problem for you later on. So let me take you towards the SAP. Now we are going to use the web-based SAP application, and the link I already shared with you, and the client which we will be using, that will be 247. So when you will enter this web link, it will directly take you to this page, and the client is already entered because you can see on the web link this client is already there. So no need to change the client or the system. Yes, you need to enter the user for yourself. Okay, so here I'm going to create a user, the one which I assigned to myself. Of course you will have your own user accounts which I already gave you. So let me just write my user ID and then the password. When you will first time log in, the password which I gave you, system will ask you to change the password. So please change the password at that time and save it. Since I already used this account, so I'm not going through, sorry, I think I need to change it. Let me just take you to that. See, I think I'll use this account now. So no need to save this. It will take few minutes and it will take you to the main web page of SAP, and you can see over here we have on the left side all the menu available. Sales and distribution comes under the head of logistic. So I will start firstly with the first step, which is creating a customer. I will create a new customer, and then I will assign a contact person for that customer, and then we will start the sales process as I mentioned before. So we can find the sales and distribution under the logistic folder, and you can see we have material management here, we have sales and distribution. I will give orientation regarding the material management and production and financial accounting in the coming recordings, but right now we will be moving on towards sales and distribution. And we need to create the customer, so it's a master record which we will be creating. So go to the master data. Once you click on master data, customers, vendors, these are our business partners, so you will find them in the business partner area. Once you go to the business partner, you find further details. Can you see this is the customer? So I'll be clicking over here. I don't want to change a customer or display a customer. I want to create a customer because now I'm assuming that I'm going to create a new customer. So create, and this is sales and distribution, so double click on it. When you double click, you can see this screen in front of you. Now I need to sell the goods to this customer, so the account group which I'm going to choose for this customer, that is from the drop down I'll be choosing. It's sold to party because I'm planning to sell the goods. No need to go for further demo or extra character code. No, just simple sold to party. I cannot write any customer number because it's a new customer, right? So leave it. Go to the sales organization. I want to create this customer under sales organization US East. So UE00, it's its code. Double click on it. Distribution channel is wholesale because we sell with this company in whole as a wholesale. He's our wholesale client. And the division from where, because this global bike company in which you are working while using this SAP, it has many things. It sells accessories and bicycles. So this client, this customer which we are creating, he is going to deal with us in bicycles, so we will be selling the bicycles to them. So once you design these sales area 3 information, just click on the green button so that it can take you to the details screen of creating the customer. Once you do that, after this, let's fill some more detail. So the title of this customer is, it's not Mr., it's not Miss, it's a company because it's a wholesale dealer. In SAP, wherever you will find this asterisk, it's a must field. You have to enter some information over here. So the notes which I have shared with you, they have the name of the Bike Zone company, but I already created that when I was going through this module. So I'll create another customer so that you also get familiar that what extra things you can do. So I'm going to create a racing cycles client. Okay, this is my new customer. Any new company which you want to create, you can write its name over here. Search term. When I will do the sales with this customer, I need to give the reference for this customer in the coming applications when I will be using them. So there are so many customers in the system. I'm not the only one who's using this SAP. All my students, all my colleagues and other universities, whoever are using this, they will be creating the customer. So there will be so many customers in the system, and might be most of them are with the similar names. So I need to give a search term. Search term will help me later on getting my customer easily. So racing cycles is my customer name, and the search term is my last 3 digits of my SAP ID. Like I am using JIC 451-110. 110 is my ID last 3 digits. You don't use these digits, you use the last 3 digits of your SAP ID which is assigned to you, so that when you are searching for your customer, you can easily find it. Then after that, enter the house address. I'm using the same address which is given in the notes because I don't know other addresses available. 2144 and Orange if. Okay. And then the postal code I need to enter. Postal code is going to be 32804. It will be given to you as well. Can you see this slash postal code slash city? So this second field is city, so I'm writing the city as per notes. It's Orlando. Country is of course US because we selected the region as US East, and the region, detailed region, is Florida. FL means Florida. After this, I need to enter some transportation zone and these details. So I will expand. Can you see this plus sign? It shows me more hidden fields. So let's open these fields so that we can enter the data. When I click on that, I find this transportation zone, right? So for the transportation zone, because we selected the East region in the initial screen of the customer, so let's define over here that we don't want West region, we want region East. So this is region East. Double click on it. It is being selected. Once you click this field, after that you are going to enter some more details. That is going to be regarding sales area and all those things. So let's go towards defining other details, and for that purpose we are going to click on this tab which is sales area data tab. Here we will be telling that which currency we're going to deal with this customer, and which type of payments mode the customer is going to use, and all those things. So let's go to the sales area data tab. When you click on that, can you see now you have some more subcategories? Sales is there, shipping is there, billing documents, partner function. So let's add some details over here. Firstly, the sales tab is selected, so I am going to enter some details over here. So currency is already selected as US dollar, and then I want to enter one as cost price process. Can you see this is cost price process? It says that the pricing is standard, and then they say that for the customer stat group also enter one. This is the customer stat group. Let's see what does one means. So one means that it's like a category material which we are selling to this customer, which we will sell to this customer. Once you enter these three details, go to the shipping tab. In the shipping tab, we will be telling the details about the shipping, that what is the priority of these goods. So are they priority based, are they standard or normal? No, they don't have a high priority. Bicycles, they don't get spoiled on the way too easily. They can stay, right? They are not perishable product, so they are normal items. Just click on 02. Then shipping conditions, do we need to take care of them, extra care or standard like this? Immediately they should be picked up. So shipping condition we will choose as standard. And then delivering plant, so since we choose East region, so we will be choosing Miami. So the code for Miami is MI, it's not 1, it's I00, so Miami. Once you do this, then one more thing is that how much partial deliveries are allowed. So by default it's 9. We don't need 9. According to the information given, we will be saying it's not more than 3. So maximum partial deliveries, we're going to say 3. After entering these details, you know that these details are not must, but yes, some information we should enter. That's why we entered these things. Now we're going to the billing document. So this is the billing tab. Now in billing document, they said that what is the term of the payment. So they are free on board, FOB. Okay, when you click FOB, it says it's free on board. And Incoterm, we need to also enter that it's from Miami. So rightful Miami over here. Then what is the term of payment? Are they cash based? Are they credit based? Immediately payment of cash is required. So let's check. According to the instructions, we should say pay immediately due net, means it's a cash based transaction, it's not credit based. And then 01 for account assignment group. This is account assignment group. Let's check what does 01 means. If you see, it's a domestic revenue for us because this client is a domestic client. After doing this, according to the case study, they say that this customer is not going to pay any taxes for us, so we will be writing 0 for all the tax classes. City sales tax, tax jurisdiction code, everything is 000 for this customer. Once you do this, save your customer. Once you save your customer, system take you to the initial screen, but look at this taskbar down. You can see that a customer number is given to you. I'll advise you people that please save this customer number, because later on when we will be dealing with this customer, we need this number later on. So can you see over here, for me the customer which I have created, that is 25079, right? So I'm going to note this down. You also please note it down when you will be creating your customer. Okay, let me just note it down. Give me a second. Yes, it's 25079. So I'm done with the first step with the creating a customer. Now I need to assign a contact person, that when I will be dealing with this company, to whom I'm going to contact, means to whom I'm going to address, right? So that person is known as contact person. So let's cross this screen and we are already back to our initial screen. Now we are going to create the contact person. As I said that in business partners you can find the customer, so under the business partner contact person you will also find. Click on it, and I'm going to create the contact person for this customer, because since now just few minutes back I have created the customer, so automatically my customer number is appeared over here. But what if I have created it, not today, few days before, or then how I'm going to search my customer? So this is the search button. I will show you this how you're going to search it. And remember, my search term was star one. Star means all the number, all those customers which has this search term. Some I have created, some SAP have created. So let's see, all of them will be appearing. Can you see all of them? Most of them SAP have created, but I have created few, like the bike zone I created today. I created this racing cycles, right? So if you see over here, this is my customer number, racing cycles. I'm going to double click on it. Can you see the number is appearing over here? And then click enter, because I need to give the details for this contact person. So don't forget to enter your details over here, or any details which you want, but make sure that you fill some information which will be helpful for you later on. So like if I see that it's a VIP, it means one, the contact person to whom I'm going to contact, he's not a normal employee, he is management, so I'm saying one. Then department, I can also choose any department, so because they are our customers, so they are purchasing the things from us, right? So their department will be purchasing department, so 0002. Then after this, what is the function, means of this person from the management side, what function he performs. Is he an employee, is he a manager, who is he? So he is the head of purchasing department. You can assign any other, but follow the instructions which will be given in the case to you. So they say he is the head of the purchasing department. And then call frequency, how much how quickly you're going to contact him. So it's 02. Let's see what does 02 means. If you search over here, weekly basis we will be contacting this person. And now let's enter some more details. Title, you can write yours wherever you want. So I'm going to write title. Last name, first name. Okay, if you want to write any academic title, anything, whatever you want to write, you can write over here, but I just fill some basic details which are needed. And that's it. Save your contact person. Once you save, you get a number for the contact person in down taskbar. Please copy the contact number for this contact person. This is 46 for me. And you will have, of course, your own number. You need to have them in future to use them. Moving on towards this is it you need to do whenever you are going to create a new customer. Now I'll come back to you again with another set of recording where we will complete all sales process. For now, this is it. Take care, everyone. Don't forget to watch the next video in which I'll be explaining you the whole sales process which we will be performing with the help of SAP.